I'm Richard Morecroft, and welcome to a new week of Letters and Numbers, where we get your mind firing on all available cylinders. And just while you're checking the oil, let's say hello to our mind mechanics. Firstly, the ace technician who will compute your fluid dynamics, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Lily. Great weekend?
It was all too short, but I'm really happy to be kicking off a new week.
They are always too short, aren't they? And to inflate your tyres as well as your vocabulary, David Astle.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, David. Now, did you hear anything over the weekend that really attracted your attention?
It's something that I didn't hear, I'll have to say. I'm sure this is familiar to many people at home. If someone says, could you get that thing on the thing?
And you know exactly what they mean.
And you do, if you know that person well. There's just a noun deficit that can creep in when we're distracted or multitasking, apparently.
Do you think that's a new word that we should actually put, or a new phrase that should be part of the medical dictionary, suffering from noun deficit?
I think it should. We should recognise it.
Welcome, David, anyway.
Thank you.
And to start the week, we have our carryover champ from Friday here to play against a brand new challenger. Let's say hello to Esther Perrins, a competitive Scrabble champion and a dedicated campanologist. Yes, if there's a game of Scrabble happening, Esther will be there with bells on. Hello, Esther. I'm sorry for the pun. Couldn't resist it. But welcome back. Hey, what a great game that was on Friday night.
A bit nerve-wracking.
It was nerve-wracking, but she came through beautifully with the conundrum at the end there. Campanology, ringing bells.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it for entertainment?
About 35 years.
And what drew you into campanology? We should explain, I guess. Is that the bell ringing where you pull ropes, or
ropes,
you do the individual handbells?
Yeah, it's with ropes. But no, I
What got you going?
I had friends that did it, and they said, come and give it a go, and I did. And it's a good balance between physical and mental agility, so that's why I like it.
Well, good luck tonight anyway. It's
Thank
great
you.
to have you back. And ready to challenge Esther is Matt Woodley. Matt holds degrees in both education and aquaculture. His first career was farming, cultivating lobsters, oysters and mussels. So welcome, Matt. Great to have you with us. Aquaculture sounds very interesting. What drew you into, into farming lobsters and mussels and things of that sort?
Oh, well, I'd always had an interest in environmental science, and towards the end of high school in 1988, I read that we'd already passed a sustainable level of what we could take from the seas, and we're still going up, so I thought that would definitely be the way to go.
Wouldn't that have been quite a new area of farming in those days?
Absolutely. At the time, I had to run some courses off campus and some at the university, but at the university I studied, Curtin in WA, that was the first year they'd started it. In 1992 I started that.
Well, look, nice to have you with us tonight. Let's welcome Esther Perrins and Matt Woodley. And let's get things rolling straight away with the letters game. And it is, first of all, Esther, as our carryover champion, your choice for the letters.
Thanks. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Esther.
Can I have a vowel, please?
Yes, you can. Let's start with the week with an I.
And a consonant.
H.
And a consonant, thanks.
L.
And a vowel.
A.
And another vowel, please.
U.
And a consonant.
S.
And a consonant, thanks.
G.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant, thanks.
And lastly, B.
Thank you, Lily. The first clock for the week.
Friends found themselves aboard a magical Let's go kick back up.
First word for the week, Esther. How many?
7.
That's a pretty good start. What about you, Matt?
Just 6.
What was your 6?
Laughs.
And Esther?
Abolish.
Well, we don't want to abolish laughs, do we, David?
Not at all. No, keep the levity happening. That's a great 7, Esther, for abolish. And goulash is another word in there as well. The Hungarian stew of meat and paprika and onions.
Delicious.
But also, I just reading here in the dictionary, it has a secondary meaning, and that is a deal in cards where the cards haven't been shuffled. It's called a goulash. So it's news to me.
Yeah, news to me too. But a great start for Esther, 7 points. Moving right along to our second letters game, and Matt, it's your choice this time. What would you like?
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Matt.
May I have a consonant to start with, please?
You may. Let's start with an R.
And a vowel, please.
E.
A consonant.
M.
Another consonant, please.
C.
And a vowel, please, Lily.
A.
And a consonant, thanks.
S.
And another consonant, please.
F.
And one more vowel, please.
E.
And one last consonant, thanks.
And lastly, C.
30 seconds.
Let's go kick my car.
So, Matt, your first choice of letters, how did you go?
I got 6, Richard.
6 for you, Esther?
7, I think.
Let's hear your 6 first, Matt.
Feces.
Not a pleasant substance, but Esther?
Refaces.
Refaces. David?
Refaces. And in anticipation, I looked up refaces, thinking that's a possibility, and well done, Esther, to renew, restore, or repair the veneer of a building or an object. So, refaces, a 7. Well done.
7 once again for Esther. That means she's on 14. Our first Monday night numbers now, and one contestant chooses a mix of 6 numbers, then both try to get as close to the randomly generated target number as they can. Esther, your choice for the numbers, please.
Okay, can I have 4 large numbers and 2 small, please?
4 large and 2 small. Thank you, Esther. And the 2 small are 3 and 7. And the 4 large, of course, are 50, 75, 125. And the target to reach is 519.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head for that target.
Let's go kick my car.
Esther, how close did you get?
No, I completely bombed
No,
out, sorry.
lost that one a little. Matt, what about you?
I think I've gotten to 522.
522, 3 off the target. Tell us how you got there.
I've got 7 times 75
75.
is
75.
being 525.
525.
And then I've just subtracted 3 to
Minus-
get to 522.
Minus the 3 is 522.
So, well done, Matt. Lily, did you work your way through to the solution?
I did. So from here, we need a 6 to get down to 519. And to get the 6, you can divide the 100 by 50, which gives you 2. And you times that by the remaining 3, which gives you 6. And you subtract that 6 from 525.
And there you are, right on target. Thank you very much, Lily. But 7 points to Matt. That means he is now on 7. Esther is on 14. We're heading for our first brief break and the first word mix of the week for you. This time it's damn rain. And the clue, language that sounds a little orange. We'll be back after the break.